me ask you something, and I want you to actually think about it. When was the last time you rewatched the Harry Potter movies? Not clips, not reels, but a full rewatch. Maybe recently, maybe years ago. But whenever it was, you probably felt something. Comfort, nostalgia, that warm feeling of returning to Hogwarts. But here's the real question. Did it feel exactly the same as it did the first time? Or did something feel slightly different? Because for a lot of fans, something does feel different. And most people don't even realize what it is. Now, I want you to do something. Think about your favorite moment from the books. A scene you remember clearly. A dialogue. A character moment. Now ask yourself, was it actually in the movie? For many of you, the answer is no. And that's where everything changes. Because the Harry Potter film series gave us magic. It didn't give us everything. And now, with the Harry Potter HBO series, we are about to see something very different. Not just a remake, not just a reboot, a second chance. But the real question is, can this series actually fix what the movies couldn't? Or are we expecting too much? Stay till the end, because by the end of this video, you might look at Harry Potter in a completely different way. Let's start with something simple and be honest here. Did you ever feel like some parts of Harry Potter just moved too fast? Like suddenly, a character changes, a relationship happens, a major event takes place, and you're just expected to accept it. That's not bad storytelling, that's compression. Harry Potter is a massive word, layered, detailed, slow burning, but the movies had a strict limit. So let me ask you this. If you had to fit an entire year of Hogwarts into 2 hours, what would you remove? Think about it. Classes, friendship moments, character development. Because that's exactly what happened. And here's the interesting part. At the time, we didn't mind because we didn't know what we were missing. But now, we do. And that changes everything. Let's talk about characters. And I want you to answer this honestly in your head. Which character felt the most different in the movies? Think about Ginny. Book Ginny? Confident. She's sharp. Fearless. She challenges Harry. She has her own personality. Now movie Ginny feels quieter, less present, almost like she exists around Harry instead of alongside him. And now ask yourself, did their relationship feel natural to you in the movies? Or did it feel a little rushed? Because in the books, their relationship builds slowly, through moments, through growth, through time. And time is exactly what movies didn't have. Now let's talk about Ron. Quick question. When you think of Ron in the movies, what comes to your mind? Funny? Hungry? Scared? Now think deeper. Do you remember him being strategic? Brave? Emotionally strong? Because in the books, he is. But many of his strongest moments were either removed or given to Hermione. And this changes something very important. The balance of the trio. Now, Hermione. In the movies, she is almost perfect. Always right. Always prepared. But in the books, she struggles. She makes mistakes. She grows. And that imperfection is what made her real. Pause the video for a second. Yeah, pause it. Think about your favorite character. Whether it is Fred, or George or Hagrid. Now ask yourself, did the movies show their full story or just a part of it? Now imagine this. Instead of 2 hours, you get 8 to 10 full hours per book. What changes? Everything. Characters get time to breathe. Relationships get time to grow. Moments get time to matter. For the first time, we might not just watch Harry Potter, we might actually experience it. Let me ask you something. When you think of Hogwarts, what do you remember? The castle? The Great Hall? The moving staircases? Now, think deeper. Do you remember daily life? Classes? Small conversations? Random moments with friends? Because in the books, that's Hogwarts. Not just a place for big events, but a place where life happens. And here's the truth. The movies showed us Hogwarts, but they didn't let us live in it. With the HBO format, we can finally see full classroom scenes, house rivalries, daily interactions. And here's the important part. These aren't extra scenes. They're the story. Because Hogwarts isn't just where things happen. It's what shapes the characters. If you could experience one thing fully in the series, what would it be? Classes? Friendships? Or just daily Hogwarts life? For me, it's Hogwarts life. Think about it, because that's exactly what we might finally get. Now, we talk about the biggest loss. The stories that never made it to the screen. Let me ask you this. Do you truly understand James Potter, Sirius Black, Lupin? Or do you just know of them? Because the movies barely scratch the surface. But in the books, the story is emotional, tragic, deeply connected to Harry. What about Voldemort? Now, this is important. Villains are only powerful when you understand them. The books show his childhood, his fears, his transformation. The movies simplified it. And when you remove that depth, you lose something. Not power, but meaning. Now imagine this. Full episodes dedicated to these stories. Not rushed, not cut, fully explored. That changes how we see everything. Here's something most people don't notice. The tone. In the movies, the shift from light to dark feels sudden. But in the books, it's gradual. You feel the world changing. And that's what makes it powerful. Do you prefer fast storytelling or slow emotional build-up? Because this series is clearly choosing the second. This isn't just about fixing mistakes. It's about restoring something. Because the truth is, we didn't just love Harry Potter for the story. We loved it for how it made us feel. And maybe, just maybe, this series will finally give us that feeling again. Not rushed, not incomplete, but whole. So tell me, do you think this new Harry Potter series will finally do justice to the books? Or are we expecting too much? Comment below and subscribe because we don't just talk about stories here, we understand them.